Are you addicted to toxic positivity and narcissistic relationships? Welcome, y'all. Today I'm going to talk with you about how to truly heal, how to call in love and authentic wellness through really addressing emotions and feelings and relationships that may be sabotaging your success and whatever you're manifesting this year. Welcome. I am now in beautiful Bali, loving this island. I have done a men's healing circle, a tea ceremony. I met so many wonderful souls out here on this magical island. I will be doing more content to share with y'all. And today I'm even going to eat some breakfast with y'all. I'm outside in front of my villa and truly loving life. Now I'm going to go deep today. I'm even going to read from my book about my experiences and tips and tricks with toxic positivity, with acting like everything is fine when it is not, and my own experiences ignoring and even continuing toxic relationships that caused me to feel like shit, caused me to get sick, that stopped me from getting sober, right? I've hit 2.5 years now sober, and I would not be where I am today if I did not begin this process of healthy living. And it all starts with you. And now I just wanted to recognize that we are in a time of social media, a time when we are oversimplifying complex issues with emotions, right? And we're seeing that a lot with toxic positivity, where you'll see these 6-word blurbs. Positive vibes only is an example, but there are so many other ones that people will say to you that you should just feel better. You should be grateful that you have what you have, because a lot of people don't have what you got, okay? So here today, I wanted to talk with you more, especially as we're in a very healing epicenter of the world in Bali, where we're going to be doing the retreat in August. I wanted to talk with you more about how to address those feelings, maybe the guilt that you have for not feeling excellent, not feeling AKA happy every single day. First of all, I want y'all to know that it is okay to feel like shit, okay? Yours truly, Luke Lintodd. There are days where I feel off about what someone said, what I read in the news, how I'm feeling, right? That's a sign for you to recharge. That's a sign that it is necessary, boo, for you to take a step away from social media, take a step away, even from some relationships, maybe temporarily, maybe forever, right? Okay, and I know I've met so many people here in Bali that are also sober, so many people here that have also released toxic relationships, family members, friends of the past, and that is something that you will notice as you go on this healing journey, as you manifest your desires, as you become very vulnerable, right? As you ascend, the higher you ascend, the more people are going to be coming to you, wanting more of your time, your space, your energy. And so it's so important to really protect your energy. Your frequency is one of the most valuable things that you have. And first and foremost, too, when you know, feel those emotions, do the healing work, come to the retreats, right? Do the men's healing circle, right? And know that you're not alone in this process. We're in a time of isolation, right? We're in a loneliness epidemic. Connect with living, breathing human people, whether it's commenting on this post, y'all, or of course it's connecting in person, where you can truly, and through coaching, where you can truly change your vibration, change your energy to transform your life. All right, now, next, I'm going to actually read from my book to give you some hacks to identify, to prevent you from getting attached to narcissistic relationships that are one-sided, that may be using you. And I wanted to first point out, and this is in page 112 in my best-selling book, Wellness Unfucked, unhealthy relationships, which are those that you want to have less of, right? And you can recognize those as having a lot of drama and negativity. There's a lack of support. You feel energy draining interactions when you're with them. Now, and I'm just going to read from my book now so you can hear. If these signs are familiar, it's critical that you consider setting boundaries or possibly stepping back from these relationships. However, some relationships exhibit deeper issues, often related to narcissistic traits, which can be even more damaging. Traits of narcissistic individuals: vague and general. They often speak in broad generalities. Pessimistic. They predominantly share or exaggerate bad news. Distorted communication. They tend to alter or worsen information. Unresponsive to change. They do not improve from therapy or coaching. Troublemakers. They frequently create problems for others. Misplaced blame. They habitually blame others inaccurately for their problems. Unfinished projects. They start many tasks but rarely complete them. Lack of remorse. They show no regret or shame for their actions. Destructive alignment. They support groups or activities that are harmful. Property misunderstanding. They often do not respect ownership or personal boundaries. Recognizing these traits can be the first step in handling challenging interactions. Setting love boundaries is essential, limiting contact to manageable amounts, choosing less personal communication methods like text or email, or in severe cases, cutting ties completely. Sometimes creating distance is required to persevere your mental health and well-being. Connect in joyful spaces as you attract positive relationships and love. Distance yourself from more challenging connections. Immerse yourself in environments that resonate with your spirit, whether it's a Zumba class, an art workshop, or vibrant online communities. These spaces not only provide relaxation, but also attract individuals who share your values and passions. Live authentically and embrace new experiences. Authentic living attracts authentic relationships. Embrace activities that reflect your true self and give yourself permission to explore new experiences, whether it's traveling, joining a retreat, or attending a cultural event. These experiences open doors for you to meet like-minded individuals and expand your social circle in meaningful ways. Recognize and foster positive relationships. Positive relationships are key to enhancing your life quality, accelerating your personal growth, and healing past wounds. And then I go on deeper in the book to help you identify positive, healthy, happy relationships, which is one of the keys to your success. So I'd love to know in the comments, who is a positive relationship that is bringing you higher, that is helping you release toxicity from your life, invite, call in love, call in good vibes. Now, I also wanted to share y'all that, I shared in my post yesterday, I did a healing circle with men here in Bali. I've been connecting with great people. We did a lot of movement as medicine yesterday. A lot of times these things you store in your body. So that's why it's important for you to move your body, get out there into nature, like what I've been doing here in beautiful Bali. Get out and do some yoga classes, connect with people in joyful spaces. That's why, y'all, I'd love to invite you to come to the amazing Bali Retreat in August. We're going to be going deep into that healing work, into manifestation. You're going to really have that opportunity to foster positive relationships with people in a completely new environment. And I want to say now, I'm drinking some Balinese coffee, which is delicious. The food here is bomb.com, by the way. I even bought myself some new styles you can only find here in Bali. I'm supporting local artists. And I just started having fruit every day, fresh fruit. So really what you put into your body, what you put on your body, the thoughts that you think really can transform literally gene expression, right? Stop the onset of disease. So this is medicine. I'm going to try this with y'all. There's some fresh papaya. It's beautiful, right? The fruit here is truly healing. Take a little bite. Delicious. So get in those fruits and vegetables. And I want you to know that it's okay, once again, if you are feeling anger, if you're feeling frustration from a toxic relationship, from maybe it's toxic positivity, people telling you online, people telling you in person that you should just be grateful, punch it out in a pillow, do something to get that anger out, that negative emotion, go work out, right? Funnel it into something positive. Maybe it means this is a sign, this is a clue. The first step in the core framework for life fulfillment for my book, this is a clue for you as we collect clues that you need to make a change, that you need to come to a new environment. Maybe it's coming and joining us here in Bali. With all that in mind, y'all, I'd love to know, what is your greatest takeaway in the comments below? What are you doing to call in healthy, happy relationships, authentic wellness? And I love y'all to know, my name is Luke Lintott. I coach executives to get fit in love while making money and lead life transformational retreats. Have an amazing day. Thank you so much for tuning in. See y'all in August, and see you April 22nd for Wellness Week, which we're going to be doing online, live here from Bali. More information coming soon. Thank you so much, James, for tuning in live. Everyone for watching the replay. Now sending you love, breathing good energy with me from the island of Bali. Exhale any toxicity out of your body. Have a great day, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.